Midway upon the journey of our life, I found myself within a shadowed forest, the true path lost in silence. This was no ordinary place, but the wilderness of the soul, a realm where reason falters and fear takes root in the bones. Here, every step forward feels uncertain, as though the world itself has grown tired of being known. And so begins my descent, not into hell, but into truth. A truth forged in flame, shaped by sorrow, and ruled by justice unflinching. The gate stands tall, its mouth wide open like the jaws of ancient judgment. Inscribed across its lintel are words not meant to warn, but to seal fate. Abandon all hope, ye who enter here, not because you are punished, but because in this place, justice does not blink. Every act, every intention, every whispered compromise of the soul is weighed and returned. Beyond this threshold lies not chaos, but a precise architecture of consequence. A place where morality is machinery and punishment, an algorithm crafted by divine design. Circle 1. Limbo. Sorrow of the innocent. Here in the first circle, the air is still, heavy, not with heat or stench, but with the weight of unfulfilled longing. This is limbo, a realm reserved not for the wicked, but the worthy who lived before salvation was offered. Here walk the unbaptized infants, the noble pagans, the thinkers who shaped the world, Socrates, Virgil, Homer, souls who reached for the stars, but not the divine. There is no fire here, no torment, only absence. The sorrow here is like fog. It touches everything, settles on the skin. They are not condemned for evil. They are forgotten by grace. Circle 2. Lust, the storm of desire. Desire, when unbound, becomes a storm, not sudden but slow, like a hunger that refuses to starve. In the second circle, the winds rise, howling with memory and heat. Here, those who surrendered to lust are thrown through endless gales, their bodies tangled in passion's aftermath, their souls tossed, as they once tossed aside restraint. This storm does not punish with fire, but with repetition, the endless chase, the reach that never finds, the kiss that never lands. For what is lust, if not the constant illusion of closeness, without intimacy? And so, they fly, lovers and strangers alike, bound together in wind, but never in peace. Circle 3. Gluttony. A feast turned filth. In life, they consumed without thought, and now they are consumed by the very excess they once welcomed. In the third circle, the air is choked with rot. Rain falls, thick and cold, not to cleanse, but to drown. Gluttons lie in the mud, their bodies heavy with memory. They gorged on pleasure. Now, pleasure buries them. Above them stands Cerberus, hell's monstrous appetite. Not a punisher, but a mirror. A beast whose hunger never ends. And so, the gluttonous lie beneath its dripping jaws, not screamed at, but devoured, slowly, until they are nothing but the echo of their cravings. Circle 4. Greed, the weight of want. Here in the fourth circle, greed takes its true form, not gold, not jewels, But wait. Souls push great burdens in opposite arcs, colliding endlessly, not in anger, but in futility. One hoarded, the other wasted. And both are trapped by the same God. They are driven by a need that no longer serves them. Their riches are gone, their status forgotten. And yet, they push. For this is the punishment of want, without end. To labor forever beneath a burden you once craved. Here, in the fourth circle, greed takes its true form. Not gold, not jewels, but weight. Circle 5, wrath, the river of rage. In the fifth circle, fury rules, loud and silent. The surface boils with wrath, souls lost to violence, their anger unspent even in death. They thrash, they scream, they strike, but their fists find only memory. This is not justice. It is emotion without direction, rage turned in on itself, cycling like fire in a locked room. Beneath the surface, a second punishment unfolds. The sullen, those who swallowed their hatred, lie submerged in silence. No words, no screams, only the slow drowning of souls too proud to cry. Two expressions of the same sin, the wrathful and the repressed. One burns upward, the other sinks.
Circle 6, Heresy, the flames of false truth. The sixth circle burns with belief, not false gods, but false certainty. Heretics lie within flaming tombs, imprisoned not by punishment, but by the very truths they once preached. They denied the soul. They defied the divine. And now their fate is fire without release. These are not the wicked of action, but of intellect. Those who led minds astray, not through evil, but through arrogance. And so, in death, their convictions trap them. The tomb is not just stone, it is ideology made permanent. Circle 7, Violence, the trinity of pain. In the seventh circle, violence is dissected, precise, poetic, and merciless. Those who spilled the blood of others now boil in it. They cannot rise above what they created. And the centaurs make sure they never forget. Those who turned violence inward, suicides, are denied even the dignity of form. Their souls are trapped in bark, their pain only heard through broken branches. And those who defied the natural or divine order, blasphemers, usurers, the unnatural, wander across burning sand, fire raining from above, as if the very heavens still cursed their names. Here, violence is not just punished, it is transformed into blood, into silence, into flame. Next, Circle 9, Treachery. Hell, at its deepest point, does not burn, it freezes. For betrayal is not rage, it is silence. It is the smile with the hidden knife, the kiss that conceals a wound, the moment when love is turned cold by calculation. Here, in the ninth circle, lie those who violated the very foundation of human connection. Treachery. Divided into 4 concentric rings, each layer descends further, from trust into ruin. Treachery against kindred. Treachery against country. Treachery against guests. And at the very bottom, betrayal of one's benefactor. Their bodies are bound in ice, not by chains, but by the death of loyalty. They do not scream. They cannot move. Their tears freeze in their eyes, sealing them in their own remorse. And at the center, the great traitor himself, Lucifer, fallen not from hate, but from pride. A being so consumed by rebellion, he has become the still point of all sin. 3 mouths, each devouring history's greatest traitors. Judas Iscariot, Brutus, Cassius. His wings beat endlessly, not to fly but to generate the wind that keeps hell frozen. Exit from hell. And so we passed through the heart of sin, the bottom of all things, not by defiance, but by understanding. And as we turned, the world turned with us. From that dark, frozen pit, we began to rise. From shadow into flame, from flame into frost, and now from frost into light. We have seen the weight of sin. We have heard the silence of betrayal, and we have walked where few dare look. But the journey does not end in hell. It begins there. For only when we face our darkness can we truly rise. If you made it this far, you're not just curious, you're a seeker. This channel is for those who crave meaning behind the myth, for those who believe that stories aren't just stories, they're maps. Subscribe now, and let's keep descending, or rising.